And welcome to the Rebel Radio Podcast. This is your host with the mostest, Mark.
This is Matt.
This is Long. Why am I always last?
Because you're Asian.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, man.
Okay. Yeah. Leave it in the podcast here. We're gonna start losing our
remember
one
the
viewer.
one time we tried to let Matt intro the show and he fucked it up? Remember that? So it's just not allowed anymore. Okay?
I was like Ricky Bobby whenever they interviewed him.
Yeah. And one time Long fucking sabotaged the show. So, you know.
I didn't sabotage. I did a pretty damn good intro.
That was a good intro. Dude, yeah, it was different. I felt the energy, man.
Yeah.
So maybe
next
week, Long, I will let you introduce the show. It's just not Matt because he fucks it up. Yeah. So,
Oh, I can tell by your name tag there that it's going to be some fireworks in this episode.
Dude, the fireworks are fucking
okay.
coming.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Worst movie ever, huh? As your name tag? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
we're going to get into it soon.
We're gonna get into it, man. There's gonna be some fucking punches thrown, and but yeah, man. The rebelradiopodcast.com, of course, for all your Rebel Radio needs, and we in 2 weeks. Oh no, not 2 weeks. A week and a couple days from now, we will be at Comicpalooza. Saturday night, room 340 at 6 p.m. We will at George R. Brown Convention Center here in Houston, and we will be discussing our favorite movies ever, man. We're going to do some, I will discuss it more, probably some top 5, top 10 or something like that. And we're going to do some, hopefully we get some audience there. We do maybe some trivia. Long's always good at bringing the trivia. And I'm going to find a couple things maybe to give away. Some stuff, I'll give away some old shitty DVDs I have or something. And make it a movie night at Comicpalooza.
Yes.
Next weekend, right?
Next weekend. Yeah. So it should be fun, man. Hopefully, I mean, not gonna lie, last year was a little disappointing because we had no audience there. So I'm hoping we get some people that come out this year. So if you're not following us on social media, make sure you do for updates as it gets a little closer to next weekend. And we hope to see you there, man. We do. We would love it. If you show up, you're guaranteed a sticker from us and a button. So hey, a free button and a free sticker. That's worth it,
Yeah.
For the Rebel Radio Podcast.
Is your boy Ming Chin going to be there?
Ming Chin will be there. Their headliner won't. Charlie Cox canceled on their ass. It's like, Jesus Christ. So whatever, man.
I don't blame him.
But they, Edward James Olmos will be there. This is like his 3rd or 4th time, which is kind of cool since I've been watching Battlestar Galactica lately. I think that's kind of cool. But, hey, if you're into the celebrity thing, I thought about maybe going to meeting Ron Simmons, but I don't know, $60 for his autograph. Well, yeah. I think I'll save my $60. It's like,
You know what I thought would be funny?
Not the biggest autograph person in the world. Like I like it now and then if I get it cheap,
If we got another picture with Jessica Jones.
No, since we did one.
Yeah.
It's actually
10 years ago.
It's right in front of me on my wall when Michael was in a Deadpool costume. And
we would have to redo it with Michael in his regular.
Right.
I thought that'd be fun.
Bring the picture and show it to her. I don't know if Michael will be there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, we'll see. Well, I told Michael if he's coming, he's buying his ticket. I'm not paying for those ridiculous ticket prices.
Mm-hmm.
I told Wyatt's only $10. I'll buy Wyatt a ticket, but it's like $85 a day.
Ooh,
there ain't no fucking way I'd go to Comicpalooza if I wasn't getting it for free. Oh, am I supposed to say that since we're supposed to be promoting the show?
Yeah,
hey,
man, you take that out.
It could be our last year anyway. So,
man, the Godzilla convention I'm going to is even that high. It's like adult pass is like $40.
Yeah,
a day.
Dude, San Diego Comic-Con is only like $100 for a day, and that's San Diego. You get day passes for like $100.
That's the creme de la creme.
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
I don't know what Comicpalooza thinks it is. Dragon Con is like $65-$70. That's a big con.
The weekend pass for G Fest is $75. Yeah.
I can go to Austin City Limits Festival for $150 for the whole weekend and see a bunch of great music. It's
yeah.
Don't get me started. And here,
I didn't
Sorry,
realize it
Tom.
was that much. Jackie was thinking about going. I'm like,
Sorry, anybody from
ugh.
Comicpalooza, if you listen, we're bad mouthing you, but
It
and
should be like
then they do
50,
this thing like where on their social media, buy your tickets now because we're going to raise prices, and they start that shit in December before they've even announced to anybody. Like, and they wonder why ticket sales are down every year, not just because the economy and prices are high, but I don't understand their business model at all.
Yeah. They're like, buy tickets before you know who's going to be there. It could be nobody.
And then it's honestly celebrity list is terrible. It sucks this year. It's a bunch of people either already been there or has been actors.
Yeah.
And then the anime voice actors, they don't even voice in English.
Right.
They don't have Sean Schemmel.
They're trying okay, you're trying to cash into the Spanish community, which is, I get it. We live in Houston. It's a large Spanish community. Okay, if the con was in June during the World Cup, it's okay, maybe. But even then, man, these people are coming in for the World Cup. They're not coming in for, yeah.
And then I went to Animeverse, was it last year or the year before? And it's like, trust me, Sean Schemmel, it's like he had a mixed race line.
Right.
Like,
it's interesting. They're having Animeverse in Humble in like September, October instead of in Houston. It's in Humble. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? I shouldn't even say we're bad mouthing Comicpalooza because I don't want to say it because Comicpalooza has been good.
Critiquing.
We're critiquing, and maybe they need a little tough critique. The way they handle things, a little tough criticism.
I remember when we went to that horror con that one time, and you had Bruce Campbell there.
Space City Con.
Yeah, Space City Con. Yeah, and they had all these like B level actors, but like actors from these niche films, well, and it was fun.
We had a good time.
Yeah,
and William Shatner was sitting there hanging out with people. And then now you have I don't know if you guys have heard of CCS Houston. It's down on Bissonnette. The guy owns a building. There's a store there. It's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's doing weekly cons. Already went out there once, took the boys to a Dragon Ball con. He has Hot Wheel cons. He has stuff for girls, Hello Kitty, Barbie cons. He has toy cons. He's doing stuff every Saturday and Sunday. He's gonna have an Artist Alley con, and it's free, dude. It's free to park. It's free to go in. He's doing it every weekend.
Wow. And
I went out to that Dragon Ball con, and the boys had a good time looking at Dragon Ball Z stuff. I've talked to a couple of guys. It was small, very tiny, but it's free. And so you got that kind of competition. You have the Gulf Coast Toy Show that takes place every couple months out in Baytown, which I heard it does very well. I feel like Comicpalooza is it's definitely not what it once was, and maybe it needs a kick in the balls. But the only way to get it to get a kick in the balls is people need to not go and not pay that ridiculous money.
Yeah, that's one way.
Yeah. Like I said, I went to that Traders Village con a couple weeks ago or a month ago, and I had more fun at that than I did at Comicpalooza last year. There's so many good deals out there. Just chatting with some dealers and having a good time is laid back, And me and Long being big collectors, and Matt, you dabble in it, man. There's nothing I can't find at Comicpalooza that I can't find in the flea market, at Traders Village, the marketplace, eBay.
Yeah.
So, if you're just go out there to buy toys, it's not worth it, at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but we'll be there. And hopefully we get some people that come and see us, and that would be kind of cool. Otherwise, I think it's since we are just 6 weeks away, maybe 7 weeks, because I was looking at the calendar. The week we will do our 500th episode is a Matt working weekend. So we probably will take a week off and do it the weekend after that, so we can sit down and do a really good 500th episode.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. It's going to be epic, maybe our longest episode ever. And I think the one announcement I can make is that we've decided we are going to have the first ever Rebel Radio Podcast Hall of Fame. And we will announce the winners on the 500th episode of the Rebel Radio Podcast Hall of Fame. We're going to have some fun categories, and we'll reveal those a few weeks before that episode. And so I think that's going to be a good time. We might even get together and do it live, sit around the table or something, or the couch, and just sit down and do a podcast and see how it goes. So that should be fun. So 500 episodes coming up with 12 years of podcasting, and Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, who just celebrated 400 episodes. Y'all are all excited. We're at 500, bitches. So yeah.
Damn right.
But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm actually really looking forward to doing that 500th episode. It's gonna be fun, and redoing some logos for the website, as you might have already seen on our social media pages, and kind of a blend of our old logo with a little bit of a new flair to it. So
Yeah.
So kind of fun, but
it's gonna be quite the humdinger.
Definitely the humdinger. And we promised we'll have pants on. So yeah.
Maybe.
Never know.
I will.
Well, I can't promise underwear then if I have pants on. But yeah, other than that, man, we're gonna get in today's episode. I was scrolling the news real fast. About the only thing I saw really interesting is if you did not get to see Avatar Fire and Ash, you can watch it on June 24th on Disney Plus. So there's that for people that missed it in theaters. Good movie, man. I really liked Avatar. I think the Avatar movies are better than people give them credit for. I really liked Way of Water. I think Fire and Ash might have even been better than Way of Water. And so that's coming to Disney Plus here in a few weeks. So I think that's all the news I really saw this week. I can't think of any trailers that came out or anything. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I know there was like a final trailer for Mandalorian Grogu. They're hyping the shit out of that since it comes out next week, and if we all get a chance to see that, that might be our featured movie in a couple of weeks after Comicpalooza. We'll see. So, because it just depends on the scheduling and when I get a chance to go see it. Might be seeing it. I'm hoping I can see it Memorial Day afternoon when I get off work that day. That's my plan. So, go see it. But what are you doing, Matt? Scrolling through news, see if I missed something?
Yeah, just see if there's anything. And it's just like, really like.
Yeah, just look at minor news week.
Yeah, very minor. Okay. The biggest thing that I see is that the Batman Part 2 filmmaker confirms Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian Stan and more, which we already knew.
Which is not really news. It's definitely a slow news day.
It's like they're
rumors of who they're playing. Sebastian Stan might be playing Harvey Dent. It's been the rumor.
Who? Sebastian Stan?
Yeah, he might be playing Harvey Dent.
The Winter Soldier.
And yeah. And so we'll see. I mean,
I kind of want them to adapt the Court of Owls.
Saga.
I've never read it. I've heard so many good things about the Court of Owls story arc.
It's a good book.
Yeah. So I need to resubscribe to DC Comics online to read it.
Well, the biggest issue with Scott Snyder's writing was that Scott Snyder would write some really great arcs, like 6 issues here, 6 issues there, like the Court of Owls. Death of the Family, but then he never followed up on them. It was almost like it was weird. Now, the Court of Owls did come back around because other writers used it, but the Death of the Family was a major thing that completely changed the Joker that just sort of got ignored after that. That's the biggest problem with Scott Snyder is he'd write these really great stories that kind of never went anywhere.
Well, it's because of the line-wide retcons, right?
Right.
Like New 52 and Brand New Day or whatever.
I think DC's had more retcons than anybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think that would be really cool. I think there's been rumors of an animated version of Court of Owls coming out for a while now, which was loosely in Batman versus Robin. They loosely, there's some Court of Owls stuff in, but it's not really a true adaptation.
Adaptation.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I mean. As good as this year is in movies, next year is shaping up to be pretty good too with Superman, the Batman Part 2. I guess Secret Wars is coming out the year after. Is it still coming out the year after Doomsday? Is that still the plan? Beyond the Spider-Verse next year. Star Wars Starfighter. So next year's shaping up to be really good too. So yeah.
I saw Devil Wears Prada pulled ahead of Mortal Kombat 2 by a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, Mortal Kombat, it's rated R, so that affects its audience. Devil Wears Prada has a built-in audience with women that's been there for years.
Just how Devil Wears Prada was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was a little shocked that 2 years of hype for Mortal Kombat 2 and it only made $40 million. I'm sure Warner Brothers was expecting a $75 to $80 million opening weekend. I was like, wow, that's it. $40 million.
Yeah, and then the Thursday pre-shows, they're like, oh, it made $5 million, and I'm like, that's not a lot.
No,
for a hyped up movie,
I mean, maybe Carl Urban, despite the success of The Boys, just isn't that theatrical draw that people think he is. I mean, I love Carl Urban. I think he's an awesome dude. Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Your mama wears Prada.
Speaking of The Boys, they haven't shown the finale to any critics, and it's supposed to launch in some IMAX screenings.
Yeah, one of my friends keep harping me to go check out The Boys. I'm like, I don't feel like watching it.
I got behind on it.
Yeah.
I think it's like I mentioned before, when they take 3 years in between seasons, man, and I don't have ADHD or anything like that. I just lose interest. I move on to other things, man.
Yeah. Remember the good old days when you can get a new season of television like the next year, and then it's September. Like, yeah, and then it's filmed 6 months ahead, so the schedule is more consistent.
Oh yeah, and but Netflix and streaming has changed that, and I think Disney does a pretty good job of getting their shows out consistently, but some of the other streaming services aren't as consistent. And but hey, is what it is. All right, well, let's move on to things we watched, played, checked out this week. I don't know.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
This week I played more Diablo 4, the new expansion, going through the campaign and that. Nice. It's a really good story. I enjoyed it in the last expansion. I said this last week, and got to dug into it more. Playing the Warlock, you get to summon demons and or throw fire at folks. Second, I've been watching a lot of collection videos on YouTube, and that's been fun. And there's not much going on. I played a little bit Slay the Spire, Balatro, just a lot of casual card games and stuff. Watched our feature movie, which we'll get into soon. Matt, you go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I got caught up on The Boys. And just getting ready for the season finale.
Before you continue, I just want to say that is a stupid name for
The Boys,
for a deconstruction of a superhero trope. I think it's a dumb name for a show, not a very very marketable. The Boys.
Well, if you see the show named, though, right? It makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I know. I've seen the first episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Or two.
I like the premise.
Every time I hear the name, I always think of this 80s song. Let's hear it for the boys or something. I don't know who sung that song or whoever.
I can hear it in my head.
That jingle is in my head for some reason. Every time I hear that series title. So, anyways, go ahead, Matt. Sorry for the interruption.
Nah, you're good. And then we put on Send Help last night. Sam Raimi, Rachel McAdams, and some character actors. The Allstate guys in the movie, basically. Rachel McAdams is a hardworking.
Did you see the Allstate guy?
Yeah, the Allstate guy.
The dude from Oz?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure I heard that right. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Allstate stands. You're in good hands. But
Mayhem or the other Allstate guy?
No, not Mayhem.
Dennis Haysbert.
Haysbert. Yeah, that's his name. Okay.
So he plays a smaller part, but basically Rachel McAdams doesn't get the promotion she was promised because the owner's son of this company gets promoted, but she's like really good. She's just socially awkward. And so she's big into watching Survivor, and she's an outdoorist. And the new owner decides to take her on this business trip because they need her skills, even though he didn't want to promote her. and the plane crashes, and she uses her survival skills to stay alive. On this in this horror comedy, slapstick, with that is headed by Sam Raimi. You can definitely tell it's a Raimi-esque film. The comedy and the horror definitely show in the film. And Rachel McAdams is a different type of plays a different part than what we're used to seeing her play. It is on Amazon Prime, so you can check it out. Worth a watch. I thought I'd see more of that camera angle where it shows the camera like traveling on the ground and then doing the Dutch angles, and then just zooming in on the person after like an Evil Dead. I really like that trick from Raimi, especially or from Quick and the Dead. Whenever he's using the Dutch angles during the gunfights, where the picture's just twisting and zooming in at the same time. But yeah, always like a good Raimi flick. Again, if you're in for something different, it's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. Other than that, trying to think of if I saw anything else, and I think it was pretty much a slow week. I made some mistakes when I was playing Helldivers. So I got ejected from a game I was playing, and we're trying to extract, and we're doing the campaign, which is Terminids right now, and I call for an eagle, but I haven't thrown it yet, and I'm trying to.
Which eagle?
500 kg. I always go for the 500, and so
mini nuke.
Mini nuke, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a freaking big ass rhino bug hits me from the back, and we're all at the extraction, and so I drop it because I died, and time had expired. So one person already made it on the plane, but there were two others trying to get on there, and it just and everyone's like, "Oh, who nuked?" And I was like, "Sorry, I died, before I could throw it." Yeah. And they booted me from the fucking game. I was like, "Come on, man! It's not my fault."
Yeah.
But I saw it and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Where am I?" Was that close? And then I select another player's viewpoint because you can view the game. And I picked the guy that is trying to run. One of the guys that's trying to run towards the shuttle, and right whenever he makes it onto the ramp, boom, just dies. And all I see is like a bunch of stars where he said something, and I'm pretty sure he said fuck or shit or something like that. But it's been fun. I've been using the Bullet Storm. I went with Exo Experts campaign and got the Bullet Storm. Basically shoots a flurry of light penetrating rounds, so it's good for small bugs and hordes. Throw it down, you get two of them. It's kind of like whenever you pull down like napalm or another expansion rocket type of firearm. And then I've just been having fun with that here and there. Other than that, I think that's about it for me.
Mark, it's your floor.
I haven't watched a lot. It's kind of a short week. I watched a few more episodes of Battlestar Galactica. I think I'm almost done with the first season. First season is only like 13 episodes, and after that, the seasons are a little bit longer. It's one of those shows that, I guess, they ordered, back then we were talking how shows used to be, you guaranteed to come on and they would be 24 episodes, but I think it must have been like a mid-season replacement. So it was only 13 episodes, and then it got picked up and have longer seasons. Man, it is really such a well-written show. Really well acted too. Just it deals with a lot of I guess a lot of deep deep relationship things that go on a spaceship and deal with stuff in space. And I don't mean that in a sappy way, just like the importance of keeping the human race together as they're being attacked across the space and time, well, not time, but across space by the Cylons, you know. And because I remember back in the day, like the 1970s Battlestar Galactica was kind of like, yeah, this isn't that great, you know. It was trying to cash in on this Star Wars craze, but the modern retelling in 2004 is fucking really good. I mean, if you like Babylon 5, you'll like Battlestar Galactica. I mean, that's how well written it is. Which Matt still hasn't finished Babylon 5. Or as Matt started Chainsaw Man, he's now had 2 weeks to watch 10 episodes of Chainsaw Man. And I don't know what he's doing. You know, twiddle his thumbs.
Oh, right. He was supposed to watch
Helldivers.
Yeah, he was supposed to do it. So when we see him next Saturday, we get to punch him if he hasn't started watching it.
Dang.
Free punches long with Matt.
The donkey punch?
Yeah, whatever. However you want to punch him, dude. I mean, it's on. I'm going to whap him inside that big old head.
Wow, you're going to whap
Mark,
me?
I don't think you know what a donkey punch is. And
yeah, dude. Donkey punch is what Gronk did to BB.
No, I mean, whatever y'all want to do to each other, y'all can do. You know? I'm not giving anybody a donkey punch. But yeah, so I watched that. Then I'm playing the epilogue of Red Dead Redemption 2, which continues the story of John in the game, who you play as John in Red Dead 1, because Dead 2 is actually a prequel. You know, and so it will get to that point where Waverly, I'm doing a podcast. Go to bed. Okay. Now I have Waverly. It is bedtime. Go to bed. You just come here and start talking. Jesus Christ. It scared the shit out of me too. Sorry. Fuck, now I have to edit shit. I hate that. Write down this timestamp so I know where it is.
26:30.
Yeah.
Ish.
And so yeah, I'm playing the epilogue of John, which is it's kind of weird because you play this whole intense ending of the game, and then the epilogue is almost like a new beginning of the game. So it slows things back down, which I guess is, from a storytelling standpoint, it makes sense. You know, it gives you some breathing room. And the epilogue is quite long because I'm at 81% of the game of the main story, so it's still 19% more is just the epilogue. That's crazy. You know,
does it count side stories, side missions?
No, that's the main story is 81%. As the entire game with side stories, I'm at like 75%. So there's some things I haven't done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, so that's crazy, man. To think.
Speaking of Rockstar games, man, like, do you think people are going to be willing to pay $100 as a base price for the new Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out?
That's the base without DLC.
It's rumored to be the base price.
I mean, probably, since these people were excited for it. I might be one of the few people in the world that I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really a Grand Theft Auto fan. Never have been. I tried one of them, couldn't get into it. Not my thing.
Yeah.
But there's a rabid fan base, and they have years of hype building up to it.
Yeah.
And there's still not a release date for it.
No, I think it's this fall.
That's what they say, this fall.
Oh.
They said that last fall. It didn't come out. Yeah. So.
It was supposed to come out May
of
this year. So they pushed it to fall. So, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I personally wouldn't pay. I have a hard time paying $70 for a base game, let alone $100. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So I've been playing some of that. And then that's about it, really, man. I can't think of anything else I really watched this week or played. Yeah. So let's move on, I guess, to the featured film. Long, I'll let you introduce this movie and summarize it.
Yeah, we're doing a movie called Top Secret. I don't recall campaigning for this movie hard. I just threw it on the list, so I didn't really think much of it. So anyhow, but yeah, Top Secret. It's a spoof film brought to you by the Zucker brothers. Famous for the Airplane movie, Kentucky Fried Chicken movie, Naked Gun series, Hot Shots, Scary Movie 3, numerous other spoof movies I'm probably missed.
The Naked Gun, yeah.
Yeah. And But this is a spoof on spy movies in
Yeah,
a way, and
and Elvis movies.
yeah, and yeah, what if Elvis was recruited as a spy? But anyways, stars Val Kilmer, and he's not infiltrating. He's invited by East Germany to perform a concert for the citizens, while the East German government plots to rule the world behind the scenes. And But yeah, it's a zany plot, and um, the film spoofs other films, Bond movies, and spy thrillers,
Mm-hmm.
and current movies of that era, like Blue Lagoon, which is out of nowhere. I forgot about that, and
Jaws.
Jaws, and uh, what else? And Elvis movies, of course. The musical acts. But yeah, the plot is, you know, Rocker becomes a spy, infiltrator, gets the girl at the end, with a whole bunch of zany stuff.
Yeah,
So,
after he joins the French resistance somehow.
yeah, latrine.
Latin.
Anyways, Matt, you've never seen this movie, right?
I've never saw this film.
And you went in this completely blind, right?
Yeah, this film is like fucking whacked out. This film is so fucking random.
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it, just
Yeah.
because it's just silly fun.
Yeah,
Like just shit like
skeet surfing. When you
skeet
saw
surfing?
skeet surfing,
yeah, I'm like, they're shooting guns at the people on the beach, and you see people like, oh shit, we're getting shot at.
it's a very well made surf
Everybody
song.
skeet surfing.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
what
was
was your
like-
reaction when you saw that? It was like, wait a minute, did it sink in for like? Did you
At
have to
first,
like think about it?
I
You
was
know?
like, what? And then I
Skeet
see them
surfing?
like they're running towards the the beach with their guns and their surfboards. And then they hop on the skateboard and they're like, oh, we're shooting
Surfboards,
skeet at,
surfboards,
yeah,
surfboards.
surfboards. And then they're shooting
Yeah.
clay skeets out of the sky, or shooting like palm trees, or missing everything and like almost shooting a person.
Oh,
You
they
know,
did shoot a person.
Oh, I thought she got
Yeah.
up and ran. Maybe she fell over.
No, there was a couple of people got hit. You
Yeah.
know, in that music number. Everyone wants to kill a pigeon.
Yes, the random
Surfing USA. But
and then they had like a couple other Beach Boy parody songs after that, I want to say.
and Elvis songs too.
You know, yeah.
A
That
lot of
was
visual
funny.
gags.
Yes, like giant wristwatches and giant phones
Yeah,
and underwater fights.
yeah,
There's so much ridiculous stuff. And then the backwards filmed bookstore scene
yeah.
with Brian Cushing.
Peter
okay, sorry,
Cushing.
Peter Cushing, Brian Cushing. I'm thinking of Texans. And which they used that prosthetic to actually make his CGI for 2016 Rogue One. I thought that was interesting.
What was the funniest scene for you that made
Oh,
you laugh really hard?
Dude, the cow. The
cow scene? Yeah.
And then the dude's like, he's like, we're gonna turn it back on, and then the fucking bull like fucks him in the ass.
Well, the funniest scene is when the main villain is like, I'll in the backside. I'll be in the backside.
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
He's like, okay, you be the asshole.
You be the asshole. And then some random calf walks up and starts sucking on the udder, and the guy's like, and then it's like, are you okay back there? We need to go. It's like, what's the hurry?
I'm just, what's your hurry? I need a break.
I laughed so hard at that scene. I forgotten about that scene completely. But yeah.
And then they played the Jaws theme, and then that was
Jaws theme. When was that?
Well, that was whenever the bull was approaching.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And then
I forgot there's so many dance music numbers in this movie.
A lot of music numbers, the jukebox scene, the formal dance scene. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then then he goes on to chase the bad guy, the traitor of the French army or French resistance, and they're fighting underwater. And then someone grabs a bar stool out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, one guy gets kicked into an actual bar, and the bartender hits the guy on the head before he can shoot the gun. And then there's cowboys that get up. This is all underwater.
And they wouldn't hit under the table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. They hit under the table.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny that it's so random. Like
the funniest visual gag was when they were in the ballet scene.
Oh,
and
yes.
And then you have the male dancers with the boners sticking out and stuff, and then there's a scene where the ballerina was hopping using the guy's boners as a platform. I'm like, what the hell? It's so dumb, but
very ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then is your daughter 18? Lines like that, the dialogue is funny in a silly way.
Yeah, a lot of puns in this movie. I've forgotten how many puns. So Mark, you've been quiet. So
I'm just letting y'all talk.
Unleash the hate.
We're just riffing, baby.
Go ahead, unleash the hate. Bring it out.
Let the hate flow through you.
First of all, I had never seen this either. I'd heard of it, and I thought I had maybe seen it, but then I'm watching this and going, "No, I've never watched this crap ever." I didn't even know what the fuck I'm watching in the first 5 minutes. Like, what is this? The whole gun thing in this beach. Like, what? I don't think I realized this was supposed to be a spoof. I knew it was a comedy, but I didn't think it was a spoof. I glad you guys enjoyed it because I don't think I laughed at all. I thought it was stupid. I chuckled mildly at the underwater scene at the end.
What makes you? I'm trying to figure out what kind of jokes you enjoy, or what kind of comedies you enjoy.
I don't. I mean, I like Wayne's World. I don't know, man. This thing. First of all, I think Val Kilmer's bad casting in this because he's
phoning
too dry. So I don't know. He just doesn't work for me.
Well, they said it was too serious
it's almost like he's too serious and too dry.
His first film.
Yeah. Was it his first film?
This is his debut film.
Wow. So that's a problem right there. We Leslie Nielsen or Charlie Sheen, when they did their spoof films, like they were funny. They made the comedy kind of work with their straight man approach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I hate on Robin Hood Men in Tights, I'll give Cary Elwes credit. His straight man approach works, but Val Kilmer just didn't work for me at all in this. I thought it was interesting seeing classical British actors like Peter Cushing and what's his name?
Omar Sharif.
Yeah, Sharif. Mm-hmm. Do a movie like this, because I was like, wow, because they normally, I don't know where they were at in their career at this time, but these are the type of actors that did very serious stuff. I know Peter Cushing did some horror movies and things like that, but they, as classic British actors, weren't normally caught dead in these kind of films.
And Val, no slouch either. Juilliard. Val's study at Juilliard.
Oh, I know Val's. No, don't get me wrong. I love Val Kilmer. I just felt he was out of place in this movie. I mean, I've always liked Val Kilmer as an actor. So I thought that was kind of interesting to see. I never can remember Peter Sharif's name, but we've all seen him in several films, and of course Peter Cushing. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, there were some sight gags I thought were
save Alfred.
Huh?
This is all to save Alfred too.
Oh yeah, Michael Koff was in this movie, and as Alfred, who played Alfred. And I think this might be the only movie I've ever seen him in besides playing Alfred.
Same here.
He's always
when
done
Sharif
voice
gets
work,
smashed in the car. Yeah. When Sharif gets smashed in the car, and he shows up at the hotel room inside the car parts. I thought that was a relatively funny side gag. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, man. This movie just I also found the plot a little all over the place. Mm-hmm. There was a lot going on for a spoof movie. And like Matt said, it's kind of zany to the point where you're like, wait, what is going on now? It's a bit too much. I don't know, man. It just didn't do it for me, guys. I just really did not enjoy this movie. Thank God it was only 87 minutes.
Yeah. Did you like
It's been some
Airplane?
years since I've seen Airplane, but I remember liking it when I saw it. It's been a while since
Yeah.
I've seen it.
And you barely liked Naked
I think
Gun.
I might have Airplane.
Yeah.
I might have Airplane on my Fandango account because I got it for free, or maybe that's Airport on my Fandango account. I mean, I like the Naked Gun, but Naked Gun for me is like, yeah, I saw it. I don't need to rewatch it. I don't know. Maybe it's spoofs. I don't even think Spaceballs is that great. Like everyone loves it. It's okay. Maybe that's what it is. I just don't
As
like
a kid, I
spoofs.
liked
don't
it,
really,
but I don't like it nowadays. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
and
I watched Spaceballs with Ryan, and I'm like,
I'll be fair about this too, because I felt that this movie's pacing was a little slow too. It felt like
it feels like a long 85 minutes.
yeah. It didn't. I don't know. It wasn't snappy as Airplane nor Naked Gun as far as the jokes. There was a lot of jokes, but it wasn't quite as snappy. I felt I think it was the editing that really hurt this film, in a way.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the new Naked Gun. I thought it was fun.
It was all right. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it's likable. I saw an interview of David Zucker, and he said that he offered to help out with the new Naked Gun movie, but the creative minds behind it didn't really take his offer at all or advice. So they're like, okay, whatever, But and he was saying how, well, anyways, I don't want to go on a tangent about it. It's like the Naked Gun jokes the modern Naked Gun was funny, but didn't lack discipline, in a way. There's a certain discipline in comedy that you have to exercise to make it funnier, So, anyways, but yeah, Top Secret. I like the film a lot, but I don't love it. There's some things that I've forgotten how many musical numbers there were in this film, and some of it was a slog, but but when some of the jokes are funny, they are really funny. So, and then of course there was that one reference to Blue Lagoon. That's a kind of, no one knows about that film anymore. And you remember that movie, Mark?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Anyways, it was like Brooke Shields was famous for that movie or whatever. But yeah, that's a super deep cut film that nowadays people won't understand because no one talks about it.
The ballerina boater scene just had me shaking my head, going, "What the fuck am I watching?"
Yeah. Well, I thought it was funny, so it got sillier and sillier.
You couldn't even do that nowadays.
No, and that's why I like it. So.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe Worst Movie Ever is a bit of a gag of my own by titling my label on the stream here, but it just didn't do it for me, brothers. I don't know, man. I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's spoof movies. Like, I like Mrs. Doubtfire. I think that's a hilarious movie.
But that's not a spoof movie, though.
No, I'm just talking. You said, what kind of comedies do I like? I like Mrs. Doubtfire. I like Beavis and Butthead Do America. I like, I'm trying to think what else. I like The Hangover. I thought that's a fun movie. The first one. I've never seen
The Hangover.
Not the sequels. Maybe it's spoof. Maybe that's what it is, man. That's the nail on the head. I just don't care for spoof movies. I do remember liking Airplane growing up. Maybe I need to rewatch it and see how it holds up.
That's with Shatner, right?
I think he cameos in it.
No, that's Airplane 2.
Yeah, he's in the second one.
Sequel.
Hot Shots was okay back in the day when I watched it, but it's been some years since I've seen it.
I like Hot Shots Part 2 more.
Yeah, I kind of remember the second one being better.
Yeah, with the Rambo shtick.
Yeah.
So.
But, yeah, this one just wasn't there, man.
No,
you guys enjoyed it.
It was all right.
But hey, I'm trying to be a fair podcast host here and put some movies on the list that you guys have and watch them. So you're not like work rules all the time.
What joke made you chuckle? I'm curious.
I thought the underwater fight was kind of funny. I thought, like, okay, this is kind of brilliant. Yeah. Because it's impossible to do the things they were doing underwater. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's pretty brilliant. I thought that was cool. I mean, it's not so much that it's funny. I was just like, okay, that's like smart comedy because it's like, okay, this is impossible, but it's funny.
Yeah. yeah, they always the movie does a good job of making fun of cliches in old action movies.
Right, which that's definitely a James Bond cliche where Bond would fight bad guys underwater or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and that one cliche of the one guy, the one spy who just came from the front lines. He has to deliver the news,
Right.
latrine, and he's like, oh, like okay. I thought that was funny because it was like a lot of old movies did that. It was like, oh, it's a wounded soldier coming to deliver information.
Yes. And then another one like pushed the older wounded soldier aside and then popped up and was like, oh, what?
And then chocolate mousse is like,
Yeah, chocolate mousse.
I don't know why that scene is like when Val Kilmer took a sip of that wine, it's like he spat it out. I was like, what the hell is this? He's like, it's gasoline. It was like, oh, and then he took a swig out of it, and you hear the joke. I don't know why that made me laugh. I was like, it's kind of a weird. It's a stupid joke, but I like it. It was so. But
that, and then I also couldn't help watching the whole movie. Is like, why did the makeup artist feel to put so much like makeup on Val Kilmer's face? It's
I
like
didn't notice that.
You can see it. It's like caked on to make his face look more like smooth.
Yeah,
because
by the time for HD.
Well, you think by the time he made Top Gun a year later or whatever, he he's kind of gruff playing Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, I don't know. What is this movie in 4K? Watching it? What did we watch on Paramount Plus? Was it or Prime?
Paramount
Plus.
Yeah. It looked like
I didn't even notice it might not even be a 4K release of this. I didn't even pay attention. Speaking of 4K releases, not to go on tangent, but for $5 on Fandango, they have Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I went ahead and bought the 4K version. Man, that looks fantastic in 4K. So, which is sometimes old movies don't always, they look a little weird in 4K, but the restoration on Raiders is really good. But yeah, and I did go ahead and get the Godzilla 4K for $5 too.
Which one? The 54?
The Criterion.
Oh, okay.
The OG.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I haven't watched it yet, but I will.
Is there a streaming site that lets you gift movies to other people instead of buying it for yourself? You
used to be able to send digital cards, gift cards, and stuff on Fandango. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can actually gift movies. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I know Fandango you could do it. You also could have watch parties on Fandango, where I think you used to be able to, where you could invite people to watch something with you. Mm-hmm. So not sure if that's still available. That was more of a voodoo thing. I'm not sure if since Fandango bought it, if it can still be done. But yeah, Top Secret, man. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and get my rating out of the way first, and I'm just going to give this. Sorry, man. I'm giving this a D. Might be one of my worst ratings I've ever given a movie. Just didn't really dig it.
Weird Al says this is the best movie ever.
Well, I don't give a fuck what Weird Al says. I mean,
I'll give it a B-.
C+.
Yeah. We could be far apart on that one. I don't even think I gave Robin Hood Men in Tights a D. I'd have to go back and listen.
Dang.
And I did not like it very much at all.
Who?
Robin Hood
Men in Tights.
Oh.
Actually, Robin Hood Men in Tights isn't that bad. I just hate the scene where he falls in a little tiny thing of water and goes, "Oh, I'm drowning in a creek." It's one of the worst jokes of the movie.
I thought that was funny, actually.
It takes me out of the movie every time.
I like a duel.
But anyway, so next week we will move on to more serious business with a Tony Scott film, and starring Brad Pitt and Robert Redford, and that is Spy Game. Have you guys seen this?
Nope.
Really, man, this is a really, really good underrated film. I think I actually saw this in theaters. What year? Let me look when year this came out, because I know I saw this in theaters. 2001. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did see it in a movie theaters. And like I said, it's directed by Tony Scott, stars Robert Redford and Brad Pitt, and a very solid spy thriller. Which is funny that we did a spoof movie on spy movie. I did not plan that on purpose either. Or maybe because I didn't really know what Top Secret was. And then I was like, oh, it just happens to be we're doing a spy movie after a spoof of a spy movie. So I guess that kind of worked out pretty well. And it is available on Amazon Prime. Have you seen it, Lon?
No, I've never seen it.
Wow. So this week, me and Matt did a movie we haven't seen. We're kind of subtly continuing the trend of movies we have not seen, only this time with you two guys. It's on Prime, so you can watch along with us, and so it'd be a fun one to go. Yeah, I think you guys will enjoy this. I mean, it's Tony Scott. Come on, you guys know he makes really good films.
Hell yeah.
So you guys will like it. So that's next week on the show, Spy Game with Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. Until then, the rebelradiopodcast.com. And if you're coming out to Comicpalooza, you listen to the show, come see us in room 340 on Saturday night at 6 o'clock. And we will be there on May 23rd. But until then, this has been Mark.
This has been Matt.
This is Long.
Until next time, remember, as always, just go there.
Go there and do it.